mine site runs safely and smoothly as serious business. And that's the job of today's featured career, the mine manager. Hi, I'm Brian.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Thanks for having me on today.
Thanks for coming. My name's Darren Mawhinney and I'm a mine manager in northeastern BC. The biggest role of my job as mine manager is making sure everybody goes home safe at the end of the day. It really is. As mine manager, I'm in meetings or interacting with people from 6:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night. I mean, obviously we're in the business of producing coal. I'm responsible for mine operations and maintenance, engineering, safety, production, environment. All those different aspects have different departments, and I've got to ensure that each department knows what the other department's doing and that they're interacting with each other. Typically, first thing I do is review the previous day. I interact with the foreman, the general foreman, find out if there's anything I need to be aware of. We'll go over the plans that we implemented in the morning and see if there's any changes we got to make. I can't be everywhere all the time, so I rely on guys like our general foreman. I've got foremen, I've got production managers. I try and get everybody in line, orchestrate everybody to some extent. If something's going on in one department, we've got to let everybody else know in the other departments. You take all the information you can, but ultimately you're the one who's responsible or accountable at the end of the day.
So what are we doing today, guys?
We're prepping a blast pattern here that we're going to shoot tomorrow.
Okay.
We just moved an excavator over, start taking some more waste off coal.
Sounds good. And now where are we standing right now? Like, you've already mined all this out?
Yeah, we mined out this area. We've kept this up as a lookout. Great bird's eye view. We get a view of the drills, where they're drilling, and the staging of our trucks and see how the sequencing is going with that. Typical job posting for a mine manager, the qualifications would be mine engineering degree, university degree, with the eligibility to become a professional engineer.
So Darren, how did you get started in the mine?
I started as a laborer in the mine. Went back to college, got a mine tech diploma. I worked my way up through the ranks. I became a mine foreman. And then after that, I decided to go back to school and get my engineering degree. Went overseas, got some more experience, and ultimately, probably 20 years later, I ended up as the mine manager responsible for this operation. A lot of my job entails using the computer. I send out reports, use a lot of Excel, do a lot of graphs, especially with engineering, you're constantly using graphs. So once you're an established mine manager, you could progress to different positions within the company. Obviously, you could go into consulting, CEOs, vice presidents, COOs. There's some upscale potential as well from there.
Who would make the perfect kind of candidate to work in a mine? You gotta have a good sense of humor, I think.
You've got to be able to adapt, especially in mining. Mining's got great opportunity. You can start in on the ground floor and work your way up. Again, discipline plays a big factor in there. Different people have different personalities. We have 3 different mine managers here and 3 very different personalities. I like to keep things light, but the same thing, when it's time to do business, you got to get down to business. And I think everybody understands that and respects that here. These people aren't just employees here. They're our friends, they're our neighbors. We live in the towns that we operate in. It provides for a really good lifestyle. You make a good salary, you can do well. I mean, I met my wife in a mining town and raising my kids in this town too, so. No, it's an awesome career. 20 years ago, I was a laborer underground, and I never envisioned that I would be sitting in this chair right now.
Darren, I gotta thank you very much for showing us around. I had a great time. It's really nice out here.
Well, thanks for coming and appreciate the opportunity to explain what we do here.
Once again, I'm Brian for Career Track, reminding you that this career could be yours. See you next time.